Hi guys, it's Laura from Mummy and Glamour. Today I thought I would do a video on, I've been wanting to do it for ages actually, but a video on acne, teenage acne or adult acne or whatever. So what it is, I thought I'd just have a little chat to you about that I did suffer with acne when I was a teenager. I mean, some people really bad, you know, where they get quite big craters in the face and things like that. I mean, just feel for them, it must be horrendous. But yeah, I suffered with, at one point, really bad spots on my forehead, really under my skin. They covered my forehead, and I used to get quite big ones around here now and again. Not so much my cheeks here, they've got quite wide pores here, so that probably comes from that from years ago. Big ones around here, I remember having a couple of really big ones around my chin, and on my nose. I actually have a scar on my nose, it's very slight now, that's probably when I was about 14, and it was awful. I mean, I remember when I had these on my forehead, I mean, I was probably about 18 at the time, so I wasn't like in my early teens, and that was horrible, and no matter what I did, it just wouldn't cover it, my makeup wouldn't cover it, because it would turn in the light, I'd see them, it was just awful. And it does knock your confidence, it does make you feel really awful and ugly, and it was just horrible, it's just a horrible thing. But what happened was, when I was probably about 17, I mean I used all sorts. I used to use everything. I thought I used everything that there was. I used Clearasil, and that was too harsh for my skin then, because I've got quite sensitive skin. I mean, now it's more I've got more combination skin now, but at the time it was just what do I use, you know, what am I going to use? Anyway, I ended up meeting a girl, and she used Body Shop tea tree oil facial wash, and she didn't really suffer with acne. She had the odd spots, but she swore by it. So I thought, right, I'll try that, and it was absolutely fantastic. I still use it to this day. I've got some here actually. I actually use a cheaper version now, but that's the Body Shop one that I did use when I first started using it. It's tea tree skin clearing facial wash, and you can get it in bigger bottles. That's just like a small handy size that I take away with me, go away. But now I use a really cheaper version. I think it's 79p or 89p. It's actually from Wilkinson. Obviously we only have Wilkinson's in England, but it's Dermalogic's tea tree and peppermint facial wash, and it really foams up, and it's fantastic. And actually we all use it, me and Thea, and my husband Darren, Thea's dad, he uses it as well. We just all swear by it, so we always have a couple of bottles on the go because we all use it. But it is absolutely brilliant. It's just so cleansing, and it's for any kind of skin. I don't think it's even harsh, because like I say, I've got sensitive skin, and I just think it's fantastic. And since I've used, well, that, and then went on to that a few years ago, obviously because it's a lot cheaper as well, and I just thought, well, and I look at the ingredients, it's got pretty much exactly the same ingredients in it. But if you want to start off, I'd probably recommend start off with the Body Shop one. I don't know how much it is for the large bottle. I think it's around the £5–6 mark. It might be a little bit cheaper, but you can get the whole range of tea tree in the Body Shop. Everything from the facial wash to spot stick. The toner, I've got the toner here. I don't really use the toner. I think they use it now and again. They do the toner as well, that's in the travel size. They do the moisturiser. I did use the moisturiser for years. It's actually, I think it was a gel-based moisturiser. And we have got as well tea tree oil blemish fade night lotion, which is fantastic. So at night, I've used that now and again. It's really good as well. I can't remember how much that is. That's the Body Shop one. So I use that now and again if I do get a breakout of spots, because I still do. And some people have said, oh, you've got fantastic skin and everything on my channel. And yeah, I have now, but that's just years of finding what works for my skin. Everybody's different. I mean, I'm saying that, but it might not work for somebody else's skin. But for me personally, I thought that was the thing that cleared up my spots and my acne. Like I say, I still get spots now, you know, spot now and again. We all do, you know, you're very lucky if you don't. And I'm a picker as well. I am a picker, and that's another thing that you should refrain from doing, really. I used to do that a lot when I was a teenager. I used to pick when I was a teenager. People say, oh, don't pick, you know, and it is hard not to in some cases. But yeah, so that's obviously my thing about acne and teenage spots. That's what I would recommend personally, but like I say, it doesn't always work for everybody. I mean, now moisturiser wise, I use, I mean, you know, because I'm getting a little bit older, I use well, I've used it for a while now, anti-wrinkle cream. In this weather, in the nice heat, I do just use a moisturiser with an SPF in it. It's got a little bit of a tint, like a tinted moisturiser really, as obviously has an SPF in it, so obviously I don't burn or anything. I do use that now and I seem to be fine with that as I've got older, but I mean I would never have used anything like that as a teenager. I always use your tea tree moisturiser from the Body Shop. But yeah, I just think it's a really good product. I think it's really cleansing, really natural. Obviously it's a tea tree, it's an aromatherapy oil, which I'm qualified aromatherapist, so you know, I do rave about all aromatherapy oils, and obviously tea tree is one of them. It's fantastic. The peppermint obviously is cooling in that. The Body Shop one doesn't have, I think it's got peppermint in it. It's just actually, yeah, it's just actually tea tree. I use it on my hair as well. I use tea tree shampoo and conditioner because I suffer with dandruff, so I think that is fantastic for dandruff as well. After about 1-2 days I get quite itchy scalp, and I do have a really dry scalp. I really think the tea tree oil shampoo and conditioner really help with that as well, because I know some people use Head and Shoulders because that's obviously brilliant for dandruff, but too harsh for my hair because I put colour on my hair as well. It just strips it. Head and Shoulders really does strip your hair of colour, and so if you've not got colour in your hair it's quite good, but I do think it makes your hair quite dry, so I do use tea tree shampoo and conditioner as well. I think that's really good, and again I use a cheap version of that, Alberto Balsam I think it is. I think it's 99p or something in your supermarkets and things like that, but yeah, I use that. I don't use any fangdangly fantastic make shampoo and conditioner. I know you can get them in the hairdressers, the tea tree version, like your really expensive ones, and they're probably just as good. But yeah, tea tree, I definitely would recommend it for everybody. I mean, even my youngest little girl, 5, she even uses it sometimes, and not because she's looking with spots, just because she wants to be like us and use what we use. But yeah, I think it's quite beneficial for anybody that's suffering with spots. I mean, obviously if you've got extremely bad acne, I used to just dab it on. I can't remember what it was called now, and it was a long time ago. But yeah, it's such a common thing, acne and spots, and it's not nice. It's not nice at all. But if you keep on top of your facial regime, you wash your face morning and night, and you look after it, hopefully that will just keep the spots and the acne at bay. So, but yeah, so I just thought I'd just do a quick video about tea tree oil, and especially tea tree oil facial wash, and the Body Shop, and the cheap version Dermalogics, and loads of, there's Boots do it. I think Boots do their own range, and they're the ones that I find are the best anyway. So I used to put on my skin, but then that made my skin dry because of the sensitivity of the skin. I used to just dab it on. I can't remember what it was called now, and it was a long time ago. But yeah, it's such a common thing, acne and spots, and it's not nice. It's not nice at all. But if you keep on top of your facial regime, yeah, just thought it would just be a little bit of a helpful video if I just did my opinion on spots and acne treatment, and the cheaper version rather than buying all these expensive things. So yeah, so okay, I hope you liked the video. See you soon guys, bye.